Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Nine Souls. Second session of the game. Last time we beat like the first big major boss. And we're just gonna, run around and see if we can find a place to go, see if we can find something to do. There was this area up here that I was failing at. But, I think this is probably a good choice. Maybe we'll just go slower, right? And try to not... I mean, I won't, because, right, why would I? Oh, well. If we hit that, the snakes come out. And with a couple of nice parries, we put him in the dirt. Alright, you're supposed to air parry that. Like so. Alright, so that sure went messy. And then there's this dude. Alright, we could have just teleported here, I guess. That's alright. And then there's like nothing. Wow. I gotta remember how to play this game. There we go. It's just tough. The parry timing fighting two people is, it's real tricky. Man, I'm so bad at this. Let's just go ahead and use all of our heals already. Alright, there we beat that one before, so we should be able to... Oh. That didn't even occur to me. I just thought I was stuck down here. So, when you go through this zone, right, there's a little unbreakable thing there, but once it breaks, it never comes back. And my first time through, I did it, and I was just, confused and annoyed afterward. And now I'm just like, okay, still don't know what's up. But now we're gonna, jam the old harpoon into the serpent and probably lose this gauntlet, I imagine. Oh. I fell into the water. That's bad. Alright, maybe this time that hack is permanent, though. I think the open doors are. Oh, it is permanent. The rope was already there. I was looking for the thing. Alright, and we don't have to do that fight again either, I guess. So there's that. Alright. Terrible. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm doing alright. I am bad at this game. Alright, one more time with feeling. Really? Alright, we made it. Lake Yachi Stele. Inscriptions on an ancient stele. West of Yachi, a tower above, is the Daybreak Tower. As an ancient Penglai holy site, Kunlun's Yachi Lake was once the site of sacrificial ceremonies, back when Soul was just the name of a star. The primordial roots is the mother and the soul is the father. Prayers in the circular building were said to be able to reach heaven. During summer nights, strangers from ancient Kunlun would gather in the tower and celebrate with song and dance, exalting the soul with their lyrics and passing on their soul worship to subsequent generations. In here we have a medicine thing, but not a save point, right? And I think that blue one is like the sand for the bow that I theoretically could use. Oh no, I didn't know I was about to do something. Incoming signal. Oh, from home. How are you doing, dear brother? Is it day or night where you are right now? What does the sky look like out there? I've never left Gia, so I've always felt envious whenever you told me about all those faraway places. I didn't have many friends my age when I was a kid. The grass, the trees, the sky, and the stars were what kept me company whenever you were away. Remember when I first told you about hearing the roots sing? You thought I was hallucinating from being alone all the time. I believe he is hallucinating this. I don't think any of his phone calls with her are real, although all of his other ones seem to be. Why haven't you gone to sleep yet? Are you talking to the roots again? How did you know? The weather tonight is great, so all the branches are singing. I've told you again and again that primordial roots aren't sentient. You're most likely hearing random static generated by its energy. You just don't know them yet. They can be quite lively. I learned about the celestial bodies in school today. Did you know that the light from the stars in the sky are actually from a long, long time ago? A star leaves its brilliance behind as it burns itself. Now I traverse thousands, if not millions, of light years to reach us. Hello, Andrew Jackson. Goodbye, Andrew Jackson.
What did they say?
Maybe I'll see you later on. I heard a classmate say that the stars may shimmer brightly, but they may have already extinguished. They're just old light. All that's left are the last vestiges of their final moments, echoes from the past. All true. That's what nourishes the roots. They absorb the remnants of stars, turn it into milk to feed us and supply us with energy. What my teacher doesn't know is that all souls and dreams also end up as the food for the primordial roots. They emit a song as they devour. I hear their deep melody as I fall asleep each night. They sing about all the stories across the vast expanse. That's how the roots perpetuate the memories of the universe. How they nurture new stories as others come to an end, for all eternity. And he says, I wouldn't have described the ending conversion process in such a sentimental way. You have a rather active imagination. He says, isn't it just captivating? All their branches contain the stories from the past. There's even souls from... Okay, I know. That sounds like a fine poem waiting to be written. But you should still focus on your studies, okay? The primordial roots energy can be explained through scientific principles. I'll let you be my assistant, then you can learn all about it. Do you really think there are souls inside the roots? That thought alone is a bit worrying. There definitely are, huh? Not really. Forget about that. Look, a shooting star, she lies. He says, you didn't approve. You thought the world ran not on sentiment, but on science and rationality. So I swore to never talk to them again. But the voices never disappeared. I hid under the covers and responded in secret. Our calls and responses formed their own meandering melody, its color and aroma changing as it flowed. Even now, in these dead streets and deserted alleys, the roots still sing. So please, don't worry about me, dear brother. I'm not alone. Not when I have the roots to tell me your story. Really like this game. The storytelling in it is amazing. Just very well done indeed. There we go. It's like, if we can get them all facing one way, then we can get them all facing the other way. And we did. And our reward. What do we get? Money! My favorite. Oh, and a thing. Any genuine experience absorbed by the enemy that killed you can be recovered using a talisman explosion. So we don't actually need to go back and get that enemy. We can just get it to anybody. If we equip the item, which we should do. I also should learn how to use that explosion. well. Well, it's a long walk home, but we can just throw our second thing that we have in. Oh, but we don't have to do the fight each time, so that's at least something. Oh. We have been imprisoned by Goumang. Ooh, look who decided to show up after all this time. She flies, she's got like little harpy feet. Did your astounding intelligence lead you into this trap? It is quite eye-opening. This is quite eye-opening. Oh, she's insulting me. Yeah, I could sense it from afar. She's as stubborn as ever, I see. I've got to give it to you, though. It takes courage to storm into my territory all on your own. And you only just came back from the dead, right? I figured anyone who got another shot at life would know better than to intrude on my farmlands. I don't intend to die in these barren fields. Barren, you say? Then let us fertilize it with some fresh organic remains. We farmers are naturally thrifty. Nothing goes to waste. Not even a skitty little mouse. Rise and shine, my beasts. There's work to be done. You can see the brain, like, under the helmet thing. Ma. Mama, that's dark. So scared. Yikes. Jiangxi soldiers. This technology was banned centuries ago. You've gone so far as to modify the 8 men? Oh, yeah, that's just what it looks like. What's wrong with putting everything to good use? The opportunity to serve me beyond death is a special privilege I bestow. I read the system report the moment I woke up. You apparently made a mess out of the livestock area. I was there when we captured 8 men on the pale blue planet. They're obedient creatures that can be quite cute once tamed, but as pets or as livestock in the end, they're just tools. Have you begun to think of yourself as one of those beasts now that you've mingled with them in their cage? Enough. Are you here to lecture me or kill me? Oh, right! Thanks for the reminder. I'd better send you on your way. I've got a field inspection to conduct later today. Bring him down with all your might, my beasts. I'll reward you with some rice afterwards. They're following her instructions literally and breaking the cage. No, this is a part of the plan. That's not what I meant when I said bring him down. Damn it, this is a complete disaster. You imbeciles. And then we're going to slide down a very Silk Song beginning. Waking up by the broken cage. This is, of course, not the beginning of the game. Alright. She's responsible for managing agriculture. Change the title to reflect where we are. Hey, look at us. Oh, it's busted. Oh, we gotta do a thing. We gotta get some exposition. We gotta talk to a guy. Hey, awesome guy, how are you? Chi to a blade is tricky, but manifesting. Binding chi to a blade is good, but manifesting will be tricky. So you play this game, but just keep getting lost. I have not got super... Oh, okay. We get a charged attack. And we can save it. Okay, we can save it, counter, and then do the attack, so that could be a pretty sick move. So you're where I am, basically. Yeah, I just started yesterday. And after spending several hours on the first boss, you know, now we're moving forward. There it is, my body and the blade, bound together by chi. Hi-ya! And this is going to open a couple more doors that are locked. This is the final trial. Can this sword penetrate a defensive barrier? You know, oh, dude, I fought no, like, not an hour, like, a couple of hours. I fought, Yingzhao for... It must have been 2.5 hours or so. It was a while. A couple. Yeah, I'm not very good. No, I think I don't play right. That whole, like, talisman thing, like, I didn't use it a single time. Oh. Okay, not like that. Okay. Okay, we can dash through it somehow. Got it. Not in the air. Hey! How's this not working? Because you tried? I think they do. At least on certain windows, someone in the chat was telling me. I just, I'm not a very useful person, and I can't take advice well. It is this guy again. How did you get me here? Are you following me? Not in the slightest. It can only be fate. Ever since my awakening, I have made this lane my home. I sojourn across Kunlun without ever settling down. This is one of my mini hiding spots. I did not expect to meet you here. You don't need to hide. The guards here are no match for you. Say you like how he looks scary, but it's friendly. It is a nice change, huh? He does look very intimidating. A scholar does not wield the sword lightly. You're wondering if you have to beat him up. Yeah. It's like whenever we met Kwafu, I'm like, oh, he's adorable. Oh, no, they're going to make me hit him with a sword. But they didn't. It says they slip down the stairs when trouble starts to brew. There's no need for one. A poetry reciting weapon that won't fight. That's a first. Oh ho ho, you flatter me, sir. But that is the reason why I cannot obtain Jin from mechanical corpses like you do. That being said, would you be interested in bartering once more? Feel free to peruse my wares. We don't have, any money. I lost like 1,000. I don't know how, but we did. If we get 1,800, we can get another slot. Jin is the name of the currency. Oh, wow. Well, that was, So you hate reading? So you haven't bought much stuff? I don't see how the two are related. I love reading, though. I haven't bought much stuff because I keep losing my money. No, After I finally won the boss fight, because I lost it, like more than 100 times probably. So I just left all my bones on the ground or whatever, because I don't care. Who could possibly care, right? And then I forgot to pick it up once we won. It would be on the last one. But I didn't even go back to check, but like, because after I won it, like I looked on the map and, there wasn't a, yeah, I mean, I was just losing over and over. Yellow water report. Moderating yellow water quality. Never words you want to read. Flow rate normal. Concentration undetectable. Yellow water concentrated irrigation formula in New Kunlun is composed of dragon snake excrement, chemicals, and leftover biological waste from the breeding facility. Yeah. Yellow water, alright. It's what plants crave. Its high concentration can harm solarians, necessitating immediate localized excision if it comes in contact with the skin. Heyo. It is the Shanghai 9000! Where do you think you're touching? The nerve! We didn't even talk to this one first. If you want the data, just get before engine for me. There's no need to destroy me. It's not like I want to keep talking to you. I just don't want to be shut down. Whoops. We'll talk to this one. A Solarian. Cough. Enjoy a sublime eternity among the evergreen foothills, New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. We need to get 400 coins so we can buy this map. How are we doing today? It's not like I want to chat. I'm just carrying out my directives. Give me a status report of this region. What? Who do you think you are? I don't give out reports to just anyone. I'm only doing it because I pity you. The crops of the greenhouse are ready for harvest. This season's harvest, our 921st, is scheduled for today. Unfortunately, due to unexpected structural failures, most operations are experiencing delays. Also experiencing anomalous levels of yellow water. Damaged pipelines are threatening the integrity of the entire system. Populations of symbiotic dragon snakes have greatly exceeded the optimal range. It will require immediate rectification in order to bring back the region's ecological balance. Dust Guardian support teams have been deployed to perform repairs. Estimated repair time, unknown. There, I said it. Happy now? Sounds like this place is going through a total meltdown. No, it's not. It just takes some time to organize everything. Agriculture is really complicated. Listen up. Every module here was carefully planned by Lady Goumang. Like Lady Goumang herself, every plant here is filled with grit and dedication. These permaculture systems were built to last for billions of years. You need not worry about their condition. How do I shut it off? What? Don't be silly. The yellow water is incredibly concentrated. You'll be in big trouble if you operate without a permit. That concentrated nutrient mix is toxic. You can't just jump in and shut it off. It needs to be closed manually. The controls are at the highest floor next to the dragon spout. Did you see where Goumang went? Why should I? You think I'm just gonna mark it because you asked? Lady Goumang is in the agrarian hall to the right of the water and oxygen synthesis zone. Why are you going there anyways? She's usually sleeping, so she doesn't really entertain guests. Arrogant as she's always been. Arrogant? I will not allow you to slander Lady Goumang like that. The lady is the most pragmatic and the most charitable scientist. New Kunlun can enjoy a stable food supply thanks to Lady Goumang's mindful method. Mindful what? As a farmer herself, the lady emphasizes total control over her crops with minimal mistakes. Channeling her dedication and precision, she created an array of instructions collectively called the Farmer's Mindful Method. It's used to control all aspects of agriculture, including moisture, soil fertility, and other automatic systems. In other words, she's a control freak. Say what you want, but the lady's methods allow everyone to be fed with limited resources. You must know that Lady Goumang was born from poverty. She worked and studied tirelessly to become an exceptional biologist. Well, if we can find a way to get back home... Oh, this is the dragon spout right here that turns it off for the zone. Right. Yeah, I quit a couple of times for Wet Palace. I eventually went back to it. But no, I didn't do Path of Pain. I don't even know where it is. I quit like 12 or 15 times over bile water. Terrible. Do I think there's a voice that drives me to finish it? No, I don't think so. Like, I only kept playing Silksong because of, like, how good every part of the game that wasn't the platforming experience was. The platforming was great, but whenever I died, it made me do it all over again. Sometimes 50 times, and I never wanted to do that. I'll fight a boss 100 times. I don't want to go through a room 100 times, get through it, and then ever have to do it again. But, you know, that was why I hated the White Palace. It was platforming entirely outside of anything that the game had made me do. I complained a lot about it. And then in Silksong, they just gave me lots more platforming that made me miserable. So here's a great example. In Silksong, you know when you're climbing the Clockwork Tower after the dancers? I got that on my first try, and it felt amazing. It felt so good, and I loved the platforming. But what if I had died? If I had had to go through it 20 or 30 times, I would have hated it. So it's like, if a game only feels good when you're good at it, and the reward for being good at it is that you don't have to do the annoying thing anymore, yeah. Silksong was great, it just made me miserable all the time. Hollow Knight was great, it only made me miserable like twice. This game seems great. It hasn't made me miserable at all because I don't have to do a run back. Or when I do, they aren't annoying run backs. Alright, we have enough coins now for that map. Let's go get it. And there we go. We get the map chip. Unknown seed. Ah, we can give the kid a seed. We don't know what it will grow into. Very ominous. But no, and I never would have finished White Palace either, but somebody told me to go and get the life regenerating thing, Hive Blood or whatever, which is the only reason that we finished, right? Alright, I can go to the pavilion now, because we've got the chip. And then we can talk to the kiddo. Give him this unknown seed. Whoa, is that a seed you're holding? Is it for me? That was my original plan, but now that I've brought it back, I'm not so sure. Why, I'll keep it alive this time, I promise. Really? The vegetables in your backyard never seem to last for long. You got me there. I don't get it. The seasons always change so frequently, and before I even realize it, my crops always dry up. I don't mind some dead crops. I just happen to remember that I picked this up from the greenhouse. Come on then, let's plant it. This is such a big place, so why not give it some greenery? I think it would look perfect in the courtyard, personally. Don't just make these decisions on your own. Sean says, that seed is as big as the palm of your hand. I bet it'll grow some really big fruits. I'm not sure. This came from Goumang, so I'm sure she put plenty of effort into it. She always takes it to the extreme. Once, in order to speed up her experimental process, she bred a scorpion to grow 3 times as fast. That little monster ended up crawling out of its incubator and swallowed everyone else's subjects. That's why I don't really know what this will grow into. This time, I'll make sure to water it regularly so it'll grow big and healthy. Sigh. Were you even listening? Fine, but if anything happens, you must get Abacus to contact me. Got it? Got it. If scorpions end up coming out of it, I'll cook them up for you next time. Ellipsis. If we include the 500 years of sleep, we've really known each other a while. I guess we can call this a long-lasting friendship, no? Indeed. Silly old bear. And we need to go all through here to see if there's hidden stuff now that we can explore through the zone. Oh, now there's statues with those swords too, so we're going to be able to... get something out of that. We just need to find where this statue mouth is controlled from. Oh. Ha! Brutal. Pulls out the gat. Hey, I did it! I did the thing! And these keep giving birth to those bugs. Alright, good. Mutated crops. Yes, here we go. First generation Kunlun granary systems was developed by Lear and the Fengshi Guild. It demonstrated sustainable development using minimal energy from the roots, astonishing the Nine Kingdoms. After Lear's disappearance, cultivated land on Kunlun Island laid fallow. Soul Goumang later improved the granary, restoring it to its former glory and providing nourishment to the dormant Solarians. Oh. Not like that. Oh no. I didn't mean it. Celestial Spectre, Shui Jui. Can I leave? I cannot. Oh, that blew up. Oh no, that's not how to get to him. Oh, awesome guy. If you're here, I just realized, like, I did finish Hollow Knight. I did, like, beat the Radiance and stuff. I just, you know, I quit about it for a while. I beat the Radiance with only a nail. I hate everything. I sure wish I could pogo off this stuff. Oh, wow. What? What? He was staggered. I'm sure I don't understand this fight at all. Can you say something that will haunt me? I mean, sure. Oh, man. Curious Rusher. Yeah, you know, I think I quit the game over that a few times, too. I ultimately did it, just like I ultimately got through White Palace and ultimately beat the Radiance. I never quit the game over the Radiance, though. I quit the game over the Last Judge Rudgeback, but not the Last Judge. Just like how I quit over Biowater, but not the boss fight in Biowater, just the experience of getting to it. We need to quit the game counter? I haven't quit this game even one time. What? Come on. I think the charge attack is the way, right? Do I think I will quit in the DLC? I mean, probably. Like, permanently, though? I don't know. I tend to be... I like to finish things, you know, unless... Like, if I feel, like, antagonized by a game rather than challenged, then I will quit it. Like, if I feel like they made the game miserable to play just because... But not because it's hard, only, like, if it makes me unhappy. You know, like... Sometimes, like, that fake bench in Biowater... Do you think they made it miserable? I think Biowater was miserable. I think Biowater is miserable, and the fake bench that was led to with signs is objectively just a very nasty thing to do. It is funny, but like not in the way where I'm gonna laugh. What? Come on! What? He was staggered. I hate everything. So you know why I take damage from my parry? It's because I'm doing it wrong, right? I mean, I know why I'm taking damage too. It's because I'm doing it wrong. What? So bad. I don't even see him swinging at me and I get hit. It's one thing if I see it. Like, how? I was way over that. You say, "Am I Dr. Robotnik?" No, I'm not. I'm not an accredited physician or doctor of machines, but I do get that comparison a lot. He does have a fine mustache, and so do I, of course. I'm beginning to think that parrying is bad, because it seems like every time I stagger him, I get hit by something invisible. So, no more parrying. I just need to jump over that. Alright. I just need to be considerably more evasive and not spend time in the air, because you can't dash in the air. Every parry against him doesn't work, but the dodging seems to. I know parrying's the main focus of the game, but whenever I parry this guy, he hits me afterward. So I don't think it's good, actually. Just missed that dash. Shuigui. Probably. I can't pronounce his name either, I just fake it. Oh, man. Ah, oh, come on. See? Every parry is bad. Every parry is bad. Oh, man, really? Good morning, Neo. Welcome to me failing at this game. Oh, man. See, like, he'll hit me and I won't even see it. What? What? I was all the way behind him. I was all the way behind him. You could have put me and 2 Bibles in between me and his body. Terrible. What? 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 Come on. He didn't even hit me. That doesn't even make sense. What? No, no, no! He was doing the moving the other way. That makes me so mad. Yikes. Alright, one more hit. He was visibly leaning in one direction, and then he turned the whole other direction. Like, that's not how stabbing somebody with knives works. I don't want to present myself as an expert in it, but if you're already jabbing this way, you don't turn your whole body and stab a dude behind you. That's not how knives work. It's like in that first boss fight when the big dude jumped up, started going down, and then spun around 180 degrees. Like, that's not how the air works. But, you know, why don't I focus on the reality, which is that I'm losing, and not the other reality, which is that it doesn't make sense for him to be able to turn around like that. Because he clearly can, so I don't know why I got hung up on it for any length of time. was robbed! I was robbed! I had it. Terrible. Well, that's a bad beginning. Okay. Okay. What? We'll try it again. No, let me up. Come on. Yikes. come on! Okay. 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 Man. Come on. Yes! Yeah, got him! I remembered I had a bow. Get wrecked. Oh, I did it. It says increases the gold gained from killing enemies, making each battle more profitable. It means the Jin gained from killing enemies. I guess they forgot to change the name of gold to their regular currency. But alright, there you have it. Yes, yeah, I just got him. In conclusion, the bow does a bunch of damage. That's what I did at the end. I just hit him with a couple of shots. I'm like, wait, I have a bow! Oh, whoop. But yes. And of course, I used my style. I didn't parry anything, we just avoided everything, and it worked. This is just regular mode. It's not like story mode or whatever, it's, you know, whatever the, whatever regular mode is. I didn't even see a setting for hard mode. Standard mode is what I'm on, yeah. Oh, right, you gotta... It does mention, yes, it does mention that the game will be hard, which is good. You know, you never want a super hard game to be like, oh, this is super easy actually, and then you play it and then you get embarrassed. Ow. We've collected a Dao fruit. Dust Guardian recording device 2. Log entry: the deceased had fled duty and was found in one of the water and oxygen generating pools. He'd already died several days of injury for what looked to be a piercing injury. I don't get it. We do our time and then we get to live the good life. How could he be so stupid? The eerie thing is, the cuts on his body were really deep. Guards don't attack Dust Guardians. So I'm suspicious as to whether it really was an accident. I've been told he must have pissed off one of the animals, so that may be a reason. I still have a lot to learn. Water synthesis pipeline panel. Severe pipeline damage detected. The water and oxygen synthesis zone is the fountain of life for New Kunlun during construction. Goumang designed an extensive symbiotic system with genetically modified plants like pig trough leaves to release oxygen and purify water efficiently. New Kunlun's well-being depends on this water and oxygen supply. For the well-being of all passengers, any contamination is strictly forbidden. This is like a big spaceship, I think, is what's going on. My opinion of Shanshan? Oh, very positive. A very brave child. You know, the naivety certainly adds a lot to his charm. You know, the fact that he seems to, you know, be totally immune to the idea that he could be in grievous danger is, you know, a lot of fun. You know, you would expect a kid to be more reasonable about, you know, danger and fear. But I think he's a great kid. Certainly tied up with people who are much worse than they seem to be. His parents got murked in a previous reaping. We were told that they were selected as the sacrifice for the whole ceremony thing. But yeah, very sad. Because he was like, you know, I want to be selected. I want to go be with my family, you know. They probably are worried about me, you know. Maybe they'll want to see me, you know. I wonder if they'll be excited to see how much I grew up. And you, as like a consumer of media, already know that if there's a ritual where people are selected and you never see them again, it's not like a good thing. Alright, we've got a skill. But I think we're going to go with Swift Rise because this lets us get up after we get knocked down. I'm like, was there anything else we wanted to do over here? Yes, technically yes. Wow. That makes it even more sad, indeed. And that's the thing, is like that's like the subtext of Yi's relationship with him, is Yi would have been aware that that happened. He would have known all along what it meant. This game seems like Silksong, but a bit easier. Well, I'll tell you, I beat several handfuls of bosses in Silksong in the amount of time it took me to beat one major boss in this one. I don't think there's a single boss in Silksong as hard as Yingzhao. And, yeah, and I just finished playing it. I think he was harder than Lost Lace was. It's easier to get around after you've died, because unlike Silksong, you don't have the annoyance of contact damage on enemies, so if you move fast, you can just sort of, like, get back to where you were. And that is a lot easier, because the difficulty for me in a game is when stuff annoys me and breaks up the tempo, right? Aww. Wow. Amazing K&M? No, I got a, Xbox controller. Okay, you can't parry that. Wow, okay. Okay, I don't even know what got me there. It can't have been him. Should we go buy something? It's too much money. Yeah, let's go buy something. Huzzah! And now we got a whole nother heal, which is amazing. That's so good. That is gonna help us tremendously. When they give you a bitch in the middle, you can just tell someone's off, right? Where are the foes? Okay. No, what? No, no, come on. With the steel chair. Yes, cool water dragon. Multifoliate eyes, you know. Yeah, they do that sometimes. They'll be like, shoot, shoot, you fall into an environmental hazard, and then you get knocked over into the water and die. And you're like, well, guess I had that coming. Oh, well. That went poorly. Is he a cat is the question? Yi? I think so. But, you know, not exactly a cat. The other lady called him a mouse, the lady who runs this place, so I think... You know, I think she was just trying to be rude. Incoming signal. Affirmative. My lord, something's not quite right. Well, yeah, I know. We're on a river of yellow water. It didn't seem great in the first place, buddy. According to the data Mystic sent back, the maintenance records for these zones haven't been updated in a while. The extent impact of any damage is uncertain, but... Why can I hear your voice here, Yi? Are you inside this green ball? Ellipsis. How impudent. You mustn't speak to Lord Yi in such a manner. Stop! Don't touch that wire! The green ball just told me you're visiting a farm. Who's that bird lady? Is she your friend? No, she and I are just students of the same mentor. Friend isn't the right word for her. If you were classmates, why would you not be friends? I know. It must be because your mentor picked favorites. Not at all. So who is more talented, you or her? Hard to say, but we'll know soon enough. Are you guys going to compete? What's the punishment for losing? That's enough. Lord Yi is very busy. We mustn't hold him back. Apologies, my lord. Shanshan hangs out here and refuses to leave. However, as he is an esteemed guest, I have been conversing with him. Just make sure he stays inside. I will keep an eye on him. If there is any new development, I will contact you again, my lord. Goumang is exceedingly shrewd. Please exercise caution. Why the holdup? Did you stop to smell the roses? I thought you, of all people, didn't like to waste time. So he's so curious, you always check up on him. Yeah, I always like to chat with if we ever stop by the pavilion. You know, we gave him that seed not long ago. It's always nice to give him cool stuff and see what he's got going on. Oh, that's a bunch of eyes that are like jumping out of the hole in the wall and going into the bowl. And then she's got another like display thing for brains. But enough about that. I knew this day would come. The others may not have noticed, but when I first laid eyes on you, I knew what you would become. Ideologically bankrupt, impulsive, and self-righteous. It was only a matter of time before you turned against our noble endeavor. Was upending the truth part of this endeavor? Does that make it right to manipulate and deceive the entire world? She eats an eye. You see, that is the difference between you and me. Did you know that farmers in the Tianshan Mountains spent thousands of years domesticating and genetically modifying these delicious optoberries? Optoberries. Evolutionary pressures pushed wild optoberries to the brink of extinction, but we saved it. To put it another way, the entire species was saved through our intervention. And your point is... Don't you understand? Optoberries ate men, even our fellow Solarians. They all need greenhouses and incubators. Sacrificing a little freedom and yielding to your superiors is the path to a perfect society. Ugh. What's wrong with a little lie? The truth is the weak fear the truth and cannot make choices for themselves. I mean, yeah. You will ask her what gives her the right. The strength that I wield upon these reins of power, that's what. Those that are capable create order. That is my duty as a soul. If only everything went according to plan. My plan. Doesn't it get tiring? Let it go already. Silence! You messed everything up. You ruined my immaculate plans. If Agong had chosen me back then, we wouldn't be in this situation. Forget it. All this talk is going nowhere. You know, I'm actually grateful for your disturbance. It's not every day that one gets to swat a particularly pernicious pest like you. Law of the jungle, survival of the fittest. Let's settle this in the most primitive way. Control system activated. Beast, hear my orders. This time exterminate him for good. Goumang. Fight. Okay, not like that. Alright, so we can get a whole lot of their HP down with 3 shots there. Alright, and now it's time for the real fight. That's probably the way we do it every time, right? Oh no, we have to... Okay, that's not the way we do it every time, because they came back again. So we'll save the shots for if we're actually doing well and we need to get through a phase to push more damage in. Because there's no point in doing it early. That was a lot of range. Wow, okay. Okay, he can turn around while doing the fire thing. Important information. Okay. I don't even know if you can parry the big guy's hands. I'm inclined to think you can't. What hit me? There's no way they hit me. Okay, so she comes to bring him back if you even get one down. So we could just focus on, like, the little one, leave the big one up. No, no, no. Come on, no, no, no. Come on. No! Man! I don't understand the big guy's attacks at all. Sometimes I think he's gonna swing and he just waits for like a really long time. I don't even know if it's consistent. But I do know that strategy was working. Unless there's a second phase, in which case, you know, it's not working at all, actually. Well, I mean, obviously it's not working because we keep dying. But that time, I mean, we got her, like, kind of low-ish. Assuming she doesn't have another health bar, which she probably does. But I guess with that wind-up, you can just get behind him, because maybe he never changes directions. He does when he's doing the big fiery thing. Yeah, that one he doesn't change, because we stayed on that side the whole time. I hate everything. Oh, we can jump shoot too. Okay, so we might want to save the arrows to hit her since it's such big damage. Come on, what? Yeah, there's the way. We'll just do charge attacks. Not like that. Alright, so there's a way. It's not demonstrably working or anything, but what? I clearly don't understand either of these guys' abilities. Hello, Evan. How's Silksong going? What? Come on. What? What? No, what? It wouldn't even let me move. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I guess we'll just keep on losing until I accidentally win, because I sure don't understand anything. An annoying gauntlet, you say? It might come back in Act 3. Anyway. Because a lot of gauntlets do regenerate themselves in Act 3. Oh yeah, that's good. You can do so much damage to her with that. You can get like a whole half of a bar. Yeah, that's awesome. Now I just gotta learn to play. That's definitely a great way to stick damage in. What? Alright. Oh, man. We got her so close. We just need to get through one more phase. No, 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 no. You're joking. Okay, I'm still alive. I'm like... They can't do this to me. No! Alright. Now she's gonna come down one more time. Yeah, 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 yeah! Don't you dare have another phase. Don't you dare have another phase. Whew. Man. Awesome. Yeah, the burst damage from the bow, that's the key to the fight. If you identify that you can sink in a whole, like, 2/3 of her health bar just out of the bow shots, that's the key. The bell is broken. Control relinquished. There better not be another phase. Because I feel like I already won, so... Okay. Oh yeah, her legs are cut off. Good. You know, she doesn't need them anyway. They say, Mama? Goumang, damn it all. I had everything planned out. After Aegon find the cure, I was gonna rebuild Pinklai. Sowing, plowing, irrigating, fertilizing, it would take less than a millennium to reestablish a livable ecosystem for our Solarian kin. We were supposed to survive. Why did it end up like this? What do you hope to achieve? Can you even hope to achieve anything? Grad 7. He says, those are questions you should be asking yourself. What are you staring at? Kill me. Mama, the person on the floor, says. And he says, no. I've been truly enlightened by your fascinating ideology. To think all that's needed is just the sacrifice of a little freedom. Time to practice what you treat. Oh, he throws her brain control thing on her. Well, that is poetic justice for sure. Reap what you sow. And we, like, eliminated her brainwaves, I guess? And locked her in there, and now she's like a frozen statue locked inside her own mind. All you got was a flea? Well, that's important still. Well, you know, it's no less than she deserves. She's a really messed up person, so, you know, turnabout's fair play and all that. Ready to eat rations? And now we're going to learn the story of her life. She did grow up poor according to the stories, so this is going to be her being hungry as a child before she figures it out. And of course, her, like, turning into a villain is her response to wanting to control things to make things better, which is an understandable motivation. But she, like, literally did a necromancy, and, you know, that's bad. Join us. Only the Council could turn your ideals into reality. Says, well done, my children. Work hard and I'll let you live longer than the others. You know, so even with a good motivation, that, you know, she's been full on the child labor force the whole time. This way, you'll always be by my side. Like, it's, you know, it's very sad, but look, sometimes very evil people do things for reasons they believe to be good, and that doesn't make it a good reason, right? Her loneliness and desire to help others and dejection in her childhood poverty cannot lead to doing a necromancy. That cannot be the way, but we get her sigil. I wonder what hers is for. E. Signifies equality. Alright, well, we got it. Goumang. Her childhood experiences drove her to study agriculture. She believes in efficiency and the survival of the fittest. However, underneath that facade of ruthless efficiency lies more complex emotions and motives. And I guess... Oh. I guess we just leave her in here. Okay, she's not in here anymore. Interesting. So as soon as possible with the needle? Yeah, a little bit. That'll happen sometimes. It's very frustrating. You just gotta, like, dance around and... But, you know, if you have claw line, I always forget to do it, but that is a good way to close the distance across gaps to, you know, lords like that, enemies like that, that provide, you know, big problems. There's a box down there. Oh, we can't get to it. I was like, they can't... They can follow me. They couldn't jump down. They could jump up. It's on platforms. Yeah. That can be an annoying one. Aha! We found the route. Give me my stuff. And it is... Ooh, dark steel. Can be used to strengthen arrows. Awesome. Significantly increasing their power. They're already about the strongest thing I've got access to. I mean, that bow is why I won that boss fight. If you were watching, you know it's true. You know, that... we would not have gotten through 3 or 4 or 5 more phases of fighting that boss. It was all about getting to sink that damage in during the phases, which feels awesome that we got it done. I was totally ready to, you know, fail for a little while longer and then have to go to work. Ah, that's not how to do it. Okay, you can't. And we get Chian Kun board. It is a strategy game. It's like Go maybe a little bit. I don't know. Can't tell. Heyo. Well, this is something weird. The lava chase you think it is? Maybe not. There's a couple interesting ones, and man, there's a couple in Silksong where you gotta, like, you know, climb and the lava's rising on you, and it can be very intense. But we're just gonna zoom to the pavilion real quick. Oh, it feels so good to beat that boss. You know, I was worried about it. We actually didn't spend that long on her, not really, right? Oh, he's fluting. Oh, and the little avatar of the computer is hanging out with them. Shanshan says, "You're finally back! The performance can't start without an audience." What performance? Oh, he learned the sheet music. The sheet music you said to play something for you, so I practiced a lot. Oh yeah, of course, I remember. You probably thought I wouldn't be able to handle it. I thought you picked it up on a whim. No way, I practiced every day. Getting used to the new Solarian fingering wasn't easy. Rui says, I can vouch for Shanshan's daily practice. He is quite talented. What's weird about this piece is the more you want to play well, the worse it sounds. It's a musical version of the game. It's almost like I need to just relax and accept it. Well, let me demonstrate. You just found a random boss? Savage Beastfly Part 2? Phew, nothing out of tune. What do you think, Yi? Was it good? ... Yi, don't tell me you weren't listening. Was I really that bad? It doesn't look like you enjoyed it. No, not at all. It was great. Rui says, that familiar sound and tune. It was as if she was standing right there. Who do you mean? His sister, right? Yeah. Because she played. Abacus, keep a lid on it. Mercy, my lord, please forgive my impulsiveness. Did you finish converting the score? Rui, yes, I've uploaded it to your database. Let's leave it at that for now. Remember to stow the flute away when you're not using it, so it doesn't get damaged by accident. Oh yeah, because that's his flute, or his sister's flute, brought back from the place it'd been. Can I continue using it? I already gifted it to you. Oh, thank you, Yi. Ancient Penglai Ballad. It's the Daybreak Tower. We're going to give him a bunch of these other items. Care for some dessert? Dessert? Are you talking about this hard, dry biscuit? Oh, it smells nice and sweet, with a hint of tea, too. The one you're holding was the most sought-after bubble milk tea-flavored ration. Why would you turn it into bricks? Do you not like having normal food? This is an emergency ration. It's made to be portable in critical situations. Are there other flavors? Are there ones with fish in it? There are quite a few choices, but everyone has their own favorite. I prefer the savory ones because they pair well with alcohol. What are you doing? Wow, it's so tough. The old people with bad teeth in our village won't be able to eat this at all. You don't gnaw on it. You're supposed to soak it in hot water. Huh? Does it have to be hot water? I didn't boil any water. Will cold water work? Forge Brothers, Cygnus and Grong. It will, but it won't taste very good. You're holding the very last box of mumbled milk tea rations. You have no idea how valuable it is. There's only one box left, then I'll hold on to it for now and wait for a special occasion to enjoy these rations. Oh. We'll give him this board as well. Wow, you got me a stone grilling plate. This is a board used to play Chien-kun. Chien-kun? It's an ancient strategy game. We use it to model the order of the universe. The pieces represent different celestial bodies, and as the game develops, it reveals the complex web of balance and opposition in nature. Every move affects the entire board around it. It's just like how every one of our actions can affect others. Space Go. Wow, sounds complicated. It will seem difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be hooked by its intricacies. This is a great game for developing your logical thinking. I don't really understand when you put it that way. Can we just start playing? No, you don't even know the basic layout, Sigh. Forget it. You have a really big home. No wonder you kept complaining about the size of our village. What? New Kunlun? No, I wouldn't consider this place home. It's not? Then where did you come from? Remember those bedtime stories I used to tell you? We Solarians, like those stories, all come from a planet called Penglai. On that planet was a small nation named Xia. That's where I call home. Oh, so the stories about those huge pools of water were true? They're called oceans, and I was born not too far from one. In fact, we used to joke about landlubbers like you. That's not my fault. I had nowhere to practice. So the place you grew up was even bigger than here? That's nice. The Peach Blossom Village wasn't even big enough to have a pond. Your ancestors actually came from a planet just as large as Penglai. It didn't have as much water as Penglai, but it was still covered in it. Really? Then why did everyone move to this tiny place? There was a situation in which we had to leave Penglai. As for the 8 men, that's a long story for another time. Can you not say? Does it have to do with why you were injured? Does it have to do with why you want revenge? Revenge? Who told you that? I'm just trying to pursue justice for my people and unmask those villains for all to see. It's definitely revenge. Villains? What did they do? Pay attention to the game. Shanshan. What? When did all my pieces disappear? Did you really think those questions would be enough to distract me? Haha, I guess that backfired. Xiankun is hard. Is there any way I could beat you? Who knows? Not knowing makes it worth pursuing. Says he. How did your match with the bird lady go? I'm pretty sure I won. I don't think it matters who wins or loses. I just hope you're all still on good terms. Well, did you make up? Ellipsis. I mean, kinda. We'll talk with Quafu now. You got your hands on Goumang's seal? I know she's despicable, but you really didn't need to finish her off like that. Do you think what I did was wrong? I wouldn't say that, but we all used to work together. I guess I'm a little sympathetic. So do you think the people she persecuted deserved it? Ellipsis. Yeah. Okay, so if we get 2,500, we can get another shot. And we can, with this, we can, with 1,000, we can get a, and get access to another. We're going to hold on to those so that our money doesn't get, you know, locked up somewhere. And we lose it. And then when we need it, we'll just, you know, turn it into that. You got hit out of your launch lava. Yep, that will happen, alright. Oh boy. Alright, well. Yeah, getting comboed by the enemies always always stings, right? But well, that'll do it for this time. I gotta get on with my day. No, I don't. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna end the video to just... I don't have to go to work till 5. I've been thinking all day long that I was going to work at 2. I just remembered I don't have to be to work till 5. But I'm gonna take a shower and eat something and hang out with the dog a bit. But then I'll be back online, streaming probably something else. You're gonna heal and damage him? Yeah. That's rough, man. That's rough. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be back later. I might play more of this. I might play something else. Man, that's funny. Got a doctor's appointment. Well, good luck with that. Make sure to, I don't know, like, make him juggle apples or something, or her juggle apples. I believe all doctors have to learn how to juggle fruits as part of the curriculum. So, you know, if you toss them a couple of fruits and they can't juggle them, just walk out. They're a charlatan. That's all the advice I've got for you about medicine. After all, Goumang in this game was a bit of a doctor herself, and man, was she a bad news. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. So glad we beat that boss in pretty decent time. The mini-boss was harder on us, but we ended up getting it through, so wonderful stuff there. Thanks for hanging out, Evan. Good luck with the rest of Silksong. Nice hanging out with you. Awesome guy, Neo. I'll see you guys later. Andrew Dex, if you're still around, appreciate you. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I'll be back around before too long, and maybe I will see you guys then. See you.